Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hazeeq, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Orion protocol. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. So jumping into the weekly chart, you can see that we had a massive downtrend since this all-time high printed in March 2021. From that all-time high, we dropped down approximately 98.3%, which is typical for altcoins, especially newer ones. And then from this bottom in October at 47 cents, we went up approximately 4x already. Now, we've had Orion protocol for a very long time. We bought in, I think I was buying in at, when was this? I think back in January, was it? I can't even remember, but we did top up our position over here. Like throughout this dip, we were talking about Orion protocol from time to time on Patreon. And if you actually got in, congratulations. Now we did set up a Fibonacci retracement from this bottom to the all-time high, and we get the 0.382 as our next major target. So that's going to be sitting at $2.21. And then you have your golden ratio and the 0.5, of course. So that's going to be a massive resistance area. You can see we did hold this as support over here as well. And then we dropped in April 2022. So this entire thing could be setting us up for a retest of the 0.5, or we could go even higher and retest the golden ratio before a retracement. That's also a possibility. The market cap is still relatively low. I think it's sitting at $60 million if I'm not mistaken. We'll take a look at the CoinMarketCap page in just a bit. But taking a look at some of the oscillators, you can see the weekly RSI is already overbought. The stochastic here was sideways for quite a while, and we got overbought. We're getting overbought. And if we switch over to the MACD, you can see that we got the bullish cross in September 2023, which was right before we printed the bear market bottom. So these were, this was a really good time to get into a lot of altcoins, If we take a look at the volume indicator, you can see we have a massive volume spike. We did see a similar spike over here, but we didn't really break above any major resistance levels. We just stayed below $1.20. We got rejected from there multiple times. So this time around, we actually broke above all of the EMAs, right? We broke above this major level, which was the 0.236. You can see we had multiple retests of resistance from that area, and now we broke above. So a move back down to $1.20 is something that I think we could have on our plates in the near future. If you want to set up some buy limit orders at that price, feel free to do that. But yeah, my average buy-in price, I believe, is around 60 cents or something like that. So we're just waiting for this thing to explode into the bull market. If we take a look at the all-time high from where we are right now, that is going to be 1,322% to the upside. Are we actually going to get there? I don't know. I do think this is going to be a very important few months for Orion protocol. If we're going to be getting a lot of new people into the space, we want to see how their terminal does with this volume. If the terminal is going to handle all the volume quite well, I do see a potential for Orion protocol getting past the all-time high even. Now, keep in mind, there was token dilution as well, so that is going to be a pretty important issue. Now, one thing to mention as well is this over here. So this level, which is the July 2022 resistance. That is a really important level for us to break above. That level is sitting at $1.66. So if we're able to secure our position above this, right? If you're able to hold this level as support, flip this to support, that would be perfect. Honestly, that would be amazing, and we'd have our next move to the upside from there. But I'm just saying this is a crucial resistance that sent us into this, into this move to the downside. Another crucial level is going to be over there, okay? And another crucial level is going to be over here, because all of these levels like had very strong rejections, as you can see. So all of those levels, you should keep an eye on them. Let me move the price tag here. So obviously don't follow, the big green candles. You do not want to be doing that. You want to be entering down here when we were entering. That's when you want to be buying. A lot of our altcoins are doing very well right now. So, people are going to start buying up all of these altcoins as they keep pumping. And this is the way bull markets work. A lot of people start coming in. Most of the people start coming in after the prices start moving. So when we're going to be sitting at $5, there will be people buying at $5. That's way too expensive. I'm not buying Orion protocol at $5. We were buying that down here, and those people are going to push the price even higher. So we might see $30-40 for Orion protocol, but we'll have to see how the terminal performs. It's always good to take profits along the way, so make sure you set up some targets along the way, like this one over here at $11. Very important resistance level. As you can see, this was a support over here in April 2021, and then we flipped it to resistance after we broke below it. And as you can see there, so support, breakdown, back test, and we got sent back down from that $11 mark. So that's going to be a really good area to take some profits if you're looking to do that. But yeah, taking profits along the way is always smart, and not selling everything all at once is also very important, because let's say you sell your entire back at $11, in the next few weeks we have a massive pump, we get to $80. So you've essentially missed out on a lot of money. And by dollar cost averaging your way out of the market, you're preventing something like that from happening. Another thing to mention here is the fact that we were really suppressed in between the EMAs. So this is very common. A very common thing that I see happening is when you have the EMA squeezing up the price, and price compression leads to expansion, and then you have the breakout, which, if we were actually doing a live stream and we were doing a video on Orion, I would have told you the exact same thing. You're stuck in between the EMAs. There's a really good chance for a breakout. Of course, I would have said, potentially expect a move to the downside if we have a crash across the markets. But with the way things have been playing out, a breakout is very likely, and that's exactly what we got. For a more short-term Fibonacci, we have $2.12 as our target here, which is close to the 0.382. So we just took this low and this high, and the 1.618 is all the way there. And it looks like we might get there. If you want to swing trade this, that's fine. You can swing trade this event. I would just probably stick to my tokens and hold them. I wouldn't risk swing trading right now. Not worth it. Not worth it. And let's quickly switch over to the CoinMarketCap page. And before we continue with the video, I quickly want to mention my Patreon that's linked down below in the description. If you enjoy my content, you want to get more exclusive content, and you want to support me at the same time, definitely feel free to check out the Patreon, because you're going to get a 7-day free access on my Patreon and an instant access to all of my content since October 2021, which is when I started. You'll get access to content like exclusive weekly podcasts, and we're starting to invite guests already. We have 40 plus low cap gem posts. We have a bunch of project reviews. We have a bunch of resources that are going to help you save time and make more money with this upcoming bull market. So this is definitely a great exchange of value for the both of us. And once again, there's a 7-day free trial. Feel free to check it out. You can leave anytime, and let's continue with the video. Okay, taking a look at the CoinMarketCap page, we're still sitting at $58 million. That's not a lot. 34% of the total supply out in circulation. That's 34 million tokens. And you can see this is listed on most of the major exchanges. It's really easy to get access to this coin. So there was a bit of token dilution, of course. If we take a look at the market cap, you can see there was token dilution, but it's not huge. It's not gonna affect the price that much and the market cap. So as long as there's demand, as long as the terminal performs well, we should see a new all-time high for Orion protocol. Unless there's something bad that's gonna break all of this, there's always a chance for that. So that's why I don't get overexposed to these lower cap projects. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe and goodbye.